Good morning, Larissa. Speaking of snow, we did have some pretty incredible weather. This is an interesting picture. Now, this is a supercell known as a tornado maker. We usually get most of our big tornadoes spawn out of something like this. This was shot by Jeff Chardell and shared yesterday by Reed Timmer on Facebook, saying it was shot near Bakersfield. Well, I didn't see the conditions for it. I called the National Weather Service. They said no, we didn't have any reports of this. So this is somewhere in California near a cotton field, but it doesn't appear to be near Bakersfield. So if you see that pop up, enjoy the beauty of it. But unfortunately, that majesty was nowhere close to home. We did have some interesting weather up near Sacramento, though. Look at that twister coming around. Just one of the many that was snapped. This sent in by Gamaliel Ortiz, and that was spreading around online as well. Now, right now it's 50 degrees here in Bakersfield, and things are definitely cooling down. The rain is clearing out in these overnight hours, but there is some more coming on shore, as you can see. The bulk of that moisture really staying to the north for today, but we're leaving about a 20% chance for some sprinkles, especially for our mountain areas. And there's a closer look at those cells now coming on shore. So keep your raincoat with you, and it will be cold. As we take a look at the future cast for the rest of the day, the clouds still kind of stay in our area, and then they start to clear out. And even though more activity comes to the north, you can see that we'll have pretty clear skies overhead, especially by Wednesday. Things will be pushing out of our area. For this morning, though, just a little bit of cloud cover around the mountains and down to the south here in the valley, leaving behind those calmer winds here in Bakersfield. Still 24 miles an hour in Mojave, but that wind advisory was allowed to expire. As we put that future cast for the winds in place, you can see they'll still be pushing and still pretty significant through the mountains and into the deserts, but then they shift a little bit into tomorrow and start to diminish again. As you saw, those clouds will clear out of the way, and that means the winds will as well. So our air quality, that's in the good range. Those temperatures on the cool side, partly cloudy, and those upper 60s for everyone here on the valley floor. Much different than the 70s we saw yesterday. Up in the mountains, you're seeing some 60s there. Glenville should say 57. Everyone else is in those upper 50s, but Bodfish, Wofford Heights may be able to push it to that 60-degree mark. Keep your sweaters on up there. Windy and in the 60s for much of our desert locations, just 72 into Ridgecrest, your high today. As we take a look at your traffic now, your central commute looks clear. We've added California Avenue in there. That artery is good as well.